Arish is here. Sunita.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Arish. How are you, Sunita?
I wanted to ask that Sunita, why she's not coming?
What's the point? Whether even if she's here, she didn't even
No, sir,
respond.
I wanted to ask yesterday, sir, but I didn't see her a long time. That is why. And today she came.
Yeah. Yeah, Sunita.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Sunita?
I'm good.
I shared a lesson with you. Did you learn something?
Nowadays, sir, I'm not getting time.
But I shared with you a link to a video.
I think you
I'm not
shared
getting time.
that video was from the Facebook.
A Facebook video link I shared with you so that you could learn something.
Which video, sir? You didn't share with us.
Because I like Sunita more. So that's
This
why
is
I
this
shared
is not
only with
fair,
her,
sir.
not with
This is
anybody
not fair.
else. It's not fair? Okay, it's
No,
not
sir.
fair. Okay, then I'll share here. I will show that video here in the class.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Give me a second.
Waiting for your video, sir.
Attention.
I'm waiting.
Ravi, I found you a new teacher. Take a look. Isn't she pretty?
She's not audible.
Back me up. Give it a try. Give it a shot. He got married. He got hitched. Stop wasting time. Stop goofing
No.
off. Nice
Nice
car.
ride. Okay.
Nice
Bad
ride.
English. The normal English है. Normal English. It's smart English. So I thought Sunita likes learning.
I like your
I
shoes.
shared with her.
I like your kicks. I got the job. I got the gig. She's really upset. She's really bummed. I'm exhausted. I'm sapped.
Okay, everybody? So stop saying I'm exhausted. Okay, start saying I'm zapped. बाकी समझ में आए चाहे ना आए. Okay, it's all right. ताकि बाद में zap के फीलिंग नहीं आएगी, exhausted की फीलिंग आएगी because you know that word. लेकिन ठीक है. तो
सर ये तो ठीक है लेकिन मोटिव समझ में नहीं आया।
हाँ?
ये तो ठीक था इंग्लिश लेकिन मोटिव समझ में नहीं आया वीडियो शेयर करने का।
अरे भाई, स्मार्ट इंग्लिश सिखाना था.
ये थोड़ी ना
हम
स्मार्ट
तो
से।
नॉर्मल इंग्लिश सिखा रहे हैं. तो इसलिए मैंने सुनीता को ये वीडियो भेजा. ओनली सुनीता. सुनीता नीडेड टू लर्न स्मार्ट इंग्लिश.
ऐसा वीडियो को मैं ब्लॉक कर देता हूँ सर, मैं नहीं देखता ये।
She lives in America. Her English is amazing, by the way, the lady. The only problem is with you guys, not with her. Let me tell you, okay? You guys need to understand. If you are learning to use a word, make a little bit extra effort from your side. Go learn that word in the dictionary. Learn the part of a speech. Learn the normal uses. Then start using them. It is not the problem with the teacher. She's a smart lady. Her English is amazing. I think she knows English so very well. The only thing is, you guys are sometimes lazy and you listen to something and you start using it without trying to understand it fully well. That's where you are wrong, not the teacher. Kalpana?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with me that you are also guilty of this laziness?
Yes, sir. I am.
Hello, Yasmin ma'am.
Yes, sir, I am agree.
I am agree.
Yeah.
I am agree. बोलते रहो जब तक सही नहीं होता. I am
I
agree.
agree, sir.
I agree, sir.
Okay. So we are going to start with the audio. Everybody has listened already? Can I give you very quick practice for the superlative and comparative and positive adjectives? Right now, Yasmin ma'am is the oldest student in the class. Remember, I didn't say oldest person in the class. I said she's the oldest student.
More than me, sir?
Do you think, Kalpana, you have a child who is in class 11, 12 doing
Old,
preparation?
you said oldest a student.
What did
She
you
is
hear?
studying from more than
No, you
time of
misunderstood the meaning.
duration.
You
Time of
misunderstood the meaning. No, you
time of
misunderstood.
duration, I
Got
thought.
it, got it, got it. I understand what you thought, but now that's not what I meant. Now, everybody say this with the positive adjective. Yasmin ma'am is the oldest student in the class. Use the positive adjective. Positive adjective, positive degree means old. You have to use the word old and express the same idea. Go on.
Sir, there is no one as old as Jasmine ma'am in the class.
Very good, Manisha. Very good. Another way of saying the same thing? Khushi, did you understand?
No
There is
one
no
is
student.
as old as me, as
Yes,
I.
Yasmin ma'am. Yes. Nobody here in the class, no student in the class is as old as Yasmin ma'am.
I was typing same sentence actually.
Okay, good. That's correct. Both are correct. There is nobody as old as Yasmin ma'am. Yeah, nobody is as old as Yasmin. Okay. Arish, Manisha, Dishan, please, Saurav, don't keep your camera
How
off.
it is positive?
I'll tell you. Positive adjective, positive degree. An adjective is found in 3 degrees. Tall, taller, the tallest. Tall is said to be in positive degree. Taller is said to be in the comparative degree. The tallest is said to be in the superlative degree.
Superlative.
Okay. Let me go again. Ravi is the heaviest in the class. Ravi is the heaviest in the class. Last time Manisha answered correctly, Yasmin ma'am answered correctly. So this time those two will take a pause and the other people will respond. Arish, Dishad, be on camera. Sunita, be on camera. Okay, go on.
Sir, I'm not very well, sir.
You messaged me that you were going to be absent.
Yes, sir, but I feel bored, so
I
I thought
felt
let's.
bored, so you joined.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Saurav has already answered. Are you, Saurav? Are you?
No, I was just making sentence of comparative reading.
Okay. Everybody use the adjective, positive degree adjective. Ravi is the heaviest.
Which way, sir, are you talking about?
Which?
Heaviest.
Heaviest.
Yeah, heaviest in which way? In body structure
In
and
terms of weight. In terms of weight.
so Saurav is.
Saurav is the heaviest. Saurav is the heaviest student in the class. Saurav is the heaviest student in the class. Now turn your camera on and join the conversation. I will not entertain anybody who is not 100% engaged. Okay? This is not When you want to engage, you will engage, and when I call your name and you don't respond. Sunita, I'm talking to you. If you want to
There
be
is no
participate,
one as heavy as
uh,
Saurabh.
yes, there's no one as heavy as Saurabh. Very good. Or 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 nobody is, there is no one की जगह डायरेक्ट nobody से बोल सकते हैं ना?
Yes, sir. There is
Nobody,
nobody
there
as
is,
heavy.
बेटा there is nobody से बोल दिए, बहुत अच्छे है, डायरेक्ट
हाँ,
nobody से बोल दीजिए. Nobody is
nobody is as heavy as Saurabh.
exactly, got it right. Now guys, say the same thing, but this time use the comparative. Use the comparative.
Nobody is heavier than Saurabh.
Yes.
I was writing this.
Yeah, then fine, no problems. You got it right too. That's totally okay. So, do you think it is difficult at all?
No.
No, it is not. Now, tell me, I'm going to say a sentence. You guys have to spot the error in my sentence. Khushi is more older than Manisha.
No, she is not. She isn't nearly as older as her.
Arish did not catch the mistake. Saurabh did.
Sir asking mistake in his sentence.
It means what?
I
Can you please repeat, sir?
intentionally did that, Khushi. You know, I intentionally did that. What I did, everything was intentional, just to trap. And Arish got trapped. I said Khushi is more older than Manisha.
No, sir. Khushi is older than Manisha.
Yeah, exactly. Unnecessary. More is an unnecessary word, right, guys? It is a very common mistake that we use double comparatives. Older is already a comparative. Why do we need the word more? Okay. Let's see another. Anisha is the most quietest student in the class.
Manisha is the quietest student in the
This time
class.
it was easy because you guys had the same mistake in the previous sentence. So your mind was expecting something similar. It became easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And another. Okay. Yasmin ma'am is the intelligent. Yasmin ma'am is the more intelligent student in the class.
More.
She's the most intelligent.
Most intelligent in the class.
Right.
She
If
is
I
the
say
most.
more intelligent, then in the class will not follow. What will follow? More intelligent than
Than
the
everybody
others.
else.
Than.
Right,
Than
than the
everybody
others.
else.
Yes, than everybody else.
Than the others.
Right. Good. I think we are fine. Jishan, your turn. Jishan has been quiet. He has not been participating, and I know he has problems. So let him get a chance. Jishan,
Yes, sir.
you are 24 and Manisha is 29.
Yes, sir.
Make a sentence. Jishan, you are 24. Manisha is 29. Make a sentence.
Sir, I am confused. Which type of sentence?
I am giving you situation and I have been talking about adjectives, positive, comparative, superlative. So what am I asking you to do? Use your common sense and respond. You are 24. Jishan, you are 24. Manisha is 29. Now say a sentence. Use an adjective. Join the dots, boy. Join the dots. किस चीज के बारे में बात हो रही है? हलवा पूड़ी के बारे में बात हो रही है यहाँ पे?
No, sir.
तो फिर जो बात हो रही है वो करो ना. कितना तो आसान है। देखते हो आप लोग कैसे लोग हमें निराश करते हैं। जिशान कह रहा है कि उसको समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बोलना चाहिए। यस कल्पना।
Manisha is older than
Jishan.
Yasan.
Very good. Manisha is older than Jishan. Right. Jishan, why couldn't you say that Manisha is older than me when you heard that line that you are 24 and she's 29? Or Jishan is younger than Manisha? Yes. If you want, you guys could use another sentence now. Jishan isn't
as old as Manisha.
as old as Manisha. Right? All these sentences are possible for this situation or not? All these sentences were possible. Rasana, I talked about you yesterday. When I talk about you, I will make sure that you know what
Oh, poor Rosanna. Poor Rosanna.
Well, I actually okay. I've invited a very, very beautiful girl to the class, from America. She's young and she's one of those typical blondes, with blue eyes, golden hair, pink lips, and she's a girl from the US. But she was waiting for my invitation yesterday, but yesterday I was in a bad mood because of you guys, you know what happened, and I forgot about her completely. Otherwise, and she told me that she was ready with all the makeup and everything, and I didn't invite her. So it was silly of me. And okay, maybe I'm checking my phone and she's not online, so maybe she's not coming today. Maybe another day. She told me she wouldn't look great today because she did the makeup yesterday. She wore the makeup yesterday. I said, okay, another day then. She's amazingly beautiful. All right, everybody. Now we are going to the audio. Here we are. I'm playing the audio again. Would you like to join the class, online so that you could also hear the conversation? The audio file I'm playing. Right now? No, wrong, wrong. Is it 5G? Your phone? Yeah, with makeup. Some girls look amazingly beautiful with makeup on. They have the right kind of face for makeup. Those girls are hired by companies, cosmetic companies, for their advertisement. Would you agree that all girls don't look more beautiful because of the makeup?
Sir, I don't look good in makeup.
अगर आप गौर कर रहे थे तो मैंने कहा था with the makeup on, with the makeup on, with the makeup on. Right? That's the problem. A lot of you guys hear one thing, understand it, but your focus is so poor that you don't use the same. You hear that expression, but you don't acknowledge and accept that expression. Okay. Ravi, you're saying sorry. You have your headphones on? Ah, what can I do then? Okay. Yeah. But okay, Ravi, you have said sorry for something. All right. Keep yourself muted. I'm going to play the audio, the intermediate audio file, 7.6. This is the wrong audio file. Which audio file am I supposed to play? 7.9.
There are lots of things I like that don't cost anything. Let me think. Sunsets. There's nothing more beautiful. My house is on a hill opposite some fields.
Dear Adnan, turn it down a little. Turn it down a little. And close the door. Turn down, and turn down the volume a little. Okay.
Fields. And in the evening, when I look out of the living room window, I see some amazing sunsets.
When I highlighted this, some amazing sunsets. So I thought, if I'm hearing this, some amazing sunsets in English, then I must do something, say something in Hindi that incorporates that plural, experience. And that's why I said, मैं अक्सर खूबसूरत sunsets देखती हूँ. I see some amazing sunsets.
And, well, friends and family are the most important thing in my life. I've just become a grandmother to the most
I will remind you all that she is sharing news with you when she says, I have just become a grandmother. So when you share news with somebody, you prefer the present perfect tense in English. Now, I don't know whether you are acknowledging this lesson or not from me, whether it means anything to you or not. I'm not sure about it. Some people will definitely understand. They will acknowledge what it means. And every time they share news, they will use the present perfect. Personal news, any news. News doesn't mean anything international, anything global. News means new information. News means something that the other person doesn't know. It doesn't have to be about a global event, global affair. It can be a very personal thing that I've bought a bike. It is news. I'm telling someone, I bought a new bike. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Can everybody quickly share some news with me? Personal news, quickly. Present perfect is a very complicated tense. If you guys learn the way I teach, in bits and pieces, you will learn it so much better. All the confusions will go out of your mind. Right now, I'm sharing just a little thing. You have to share news in the present perfect. Share some news about your life.
I have joined the school.
Hey, you said the school and you gave this news to everybody. Do you think everybody knows that you are going to join a school? That's why that a school became the school now? You think?
I have just joined a school.
That's what you should have thought about. When you said the school, it sounded as if we already knew that you were thinking of joining a school, and now you have joined the school. Okay, Kushi, I would prefer you to use the mic to respond, because it's a small class, not with 40, 50 people, so we can manage. Yeah. Go on, everybody. Share some news about your lives with me.
Is my sentence right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because you are sharing with me some news. I want you to share some news with everybody here about your personal life. Everybody, huh? Go on.
She's saying, sir,
It's your turn, Arish.
I've just planted some vegetables in my house garden.
Good.
I have
I have
planted
completed my practical exam
pumpkins
today.
and cucumbers.
Very nice. Kushi, what was your sentence?
I have completed my practical exam today.
You have completed your practical exams today. Very good. Go on, people. Share with me some news. If you guys, finish it faster, we can move on to the next thing quickly. Time matters. Time is money, right?
So my neighbor has become a nanny,
Ah, I see. Interesting.
and that's why she went to her
Just be
daughter's
note.
in-laws daughter's home.
Very
Sir,
good, Yasmin ma'am.
I have a news.
A news, no,
My
I have
exam.
some news. I have some news. A news,
Sorry,
no, not a news.
I
Uncountable.
have some news. Yes, my examination date has just been out.
But it has just been out. Okay. Okay. Next
It's a
person.
news, sir, isn't
You
it?
can, yeah, exactly. However, you could go, because here there is no verb, so you could just be with is, you could stay with is. My exam date is out now. Okay.
Okay.
Has just been announced. Has just been announced. If you use a verb, then you can use the present perfect. But because when you say the verb, when you say out, so it is not an action verb. So that's why it's better to say my examination date is out. Go on.
I have just become Masi, so I want to visit my sisters.
Very good, Kalpana. Sister, singular. That sister who has become a mom. Am I right, Kalpana?
Yeah. Yeah.
One. Yeah. Jishan.
Sir, if we are planning something, then like we have planned. So
You
it's a
can. It is
news.
news. You are news. News means new information. I don't know. So you are telling me.
Like if I'm saying I have planned to go Shimla after my exam, so it's a
Good.
news as well.
Yes, of course. Totally.
Okay.
Jishan.
Yes, sir. Right now I am in Jamshedpur. Here the weather is not so cold. The weather is in morning time sunny and evening time like little bit cold.
जिशान बेटा इतने सारे लोग का सुना एग्जाम्पल कोई सिमिलर क्यों नहीं बोला
Yes, sir, I had, but I
सिमिलर क्यों
don't
नहीं
have.
बोला
Yes, sir, I don't have any news, sir. So
ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता अभी न्यूज है कि तुम कहाँ आए हो यही बता देते कि हम यहाँ आए हुए हैं यही न्यूज है लो न्यूज मतलब क्या होता है बच्चे न्यू इन्फॉर्मेशन तुम न्यू इन्फॉर्मेशन तो बता नहीं रहे हो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट मतलब देयर मस्ट बी अ वर्ब राइट यू आर जस्ट कम ऑन जिशान जिशान जानते हो क्या हो रहा है बेटा तुम पीछे छूट रहे हो यू आर फॉलोइंग बिहाइंड and you have to try harder to get back to catch up with the course with this class. Okay, you have to try. Don't give up.
Okay, sir.
चलो जल्दी से कुछ बताओ क्या हुआ है हाल लाइफ में कुछ इधर उधर कुछ जल्दी हिंदी में बताओगे yes anybody else
So may I say one more?
Yep. Everybody can speak another. No problem. Another sentence as well.
A prominent businessman has been arrested in my area.
Oh, okay.
Sir, she said in passive, sir.
She said it in passive.
Yes.
Go on, people.
Sentence correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Or no?
I did. I gave you thumbs up. Yep.
Sir, they all are giving recent news. Can we give some past, like
देखते हैं.
2-3 years
You just
back
go ahead and
news?
let me see whether your sentence is right or wrong. I'll give you feedback quickly. Go ahead.
I have joined BTech course in other state.
All right. ठीक है. आप ये सामने वाले को बताना चाह रहे हैं. अपना आपने हिंदी में क्या बोला है बता दो.
I have a news, sir. The
ये
weather
हिंदी में
has
भी बता
been.
देना खुशी. ओके, सब समझ में आ जाएगा. यस आरिश.
In my village, the weather has been more coldy.
ये न्यूज से ज्यादा ये तुम ये बता रहे हो कि कोई चीज पास से चल रही है अब तक कैसे है. न्यूज वेदर हैज बीन. याद करो न्यूज क्या होता है तुम्हें नहीं पता. तुम मुझे बता दो कि कभी तुम ये चीज को न्यूज के तौर पे बताते हो लोगों को. न्यूज समझते हो दोस्तों. मैंने जब न्यूज वर्ड यूज किया था तो तुम जानबूझ के गलत कर रहे हो. अरे ऐसा नहीं, गलती हो रही है. तुम जानबूझ के, जैसे कहते हैं ना, जा रहे हैं सटने जा रहे हैं ट्रेन से, रिस्क ले रहे हैं, देखते हैं ये वाला. तुम न्यूज दे ही नहीं रहे. तुम एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हो मेरे बच्चे. न्यूज कैसे देना होता है. मम्मी बहन को बाबू हुआ है भाई, न्यूज देना है भाई. बहन को बाबू हुआ है, बताया ना कल्पना ने, बहन को बाबू हुआ है, न्यूज देना है भाई. ठीक है.
सॉरी सर.
मेरे भाई का एडमिशन हो गया स्कूल में, न्यूज देना है भाई. क्या कर रहे थे तुम. इसलिए मैंने कहा खुशी हिंदी में भी वो न्यूज देके देख लो. न्यूज लग रहा है तुम्हें.
मैंने बीटेक कोर्स दूसरे स्टेट में ज्वाइन किया था.
कहाँ आया न्यूज. न्यूज कैसे दी. ऐसे न्यूज देते हो कभी किसी को. ऐसे न्यूज देते हो कभी किसी को. हिंदी में सोचो न्यूज कैसे देते हो. थिंक अबाउट इट एवरीबॉडी. हाउ डू यू गिव न्यूज. बहन को बेटा हुआ है, पापा घर खरीदे हैं, भाई ने लड़की पटाई है. ठीक है.
मैंने बीटेक कोर्स हरियाणा में ज्वाइन किया है.
अगर आप न्यूज दे रहे हैं किसी को, अगर आपको हिंदी में समझ में आ रही है बात, मैं आर्गुमेंट में नहीं जाऊंगा इसलिए क्योंकि खुशी मुझे पता है तुम ये कभी नहीं दोगे ऐसे न्यूज किसी को नहीं देने वाली. सिर्फ अभी इस जगह पे ऐसा बोल रही हो जबरदस्ती. ओके. तुम ये न्यूज ऐसे नहीं दोगे किसी को.
My BTech from Haryana.
हाँ जी, आप बता सकते हैं किसी को. ये आप किसी को न्यू इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रही है कि मैंने ऐसा किया है. ठीक है.
सर I have celebrated my marriage anniversary last month.
नहीं कल्पना, नोटिस कल्पना, आप कभी भी प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में, ये एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में कभी भी टाइम नहीं बताते घटना होने की. हाँ खुशी अब आई आप. मैं बीटेक हरियाणा से कर रही हूँ, इसीलिए आप ये प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस में बताइएगा. ठीक है. क्योंकि आप एक्चुअली यही बोलना चाहते हैं, इसलिए बहुत जरूरी. जब मैं बताता हूँ आपको कोई चीज रूल, तो आप क्या करते हो कि चैलेंज करते हो कि अब चीज से बोल के देखेंगे. ऐसे नहीं होता. न्यूज था वो न्यूज. जैसे कल्पना ने अभी कहा कि मैंने अपना सेलिब्रेट करा है रिसेंटली.
I didn't complete, sir. I didn't complete.
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
News was not there.
मैं बता देता हूँ गौर से सुनो. कल्पना आप बोल रही थी कि आपने हाल ही फिलहाल में अपना एनिवर्सरी सेलिब्रेट किया और डेट भी बता दिया, पिछले महीने या पिछले सप्ताह, इस तरह. In the present perfect tense, we never mention the time of the event, when the event took place. We never mention. We can't mention.
Not only this morning.
हाँ जी.
Sir, not only this morning. जैसे मैंने कहा कि a prominent businessman has been arrested, तो उसमें this morning लगा सकते हैं कि नहीं लगा सकते हैं.
अगर इस टाइम पे बोलेंगे जिस समय भी बैठी है तो नहीं. नहीं बोल सकते.
तो नहीं बोल सकते.
नहीं, क्योंकि अभी मॉर्निंग टाइम रहा. मॉर्निंग इज रिलेवेंट टू द प्रेजेंट. नो सो यू कांट. अगर आपने मॉर्निंग में ही बात बोला है तो बोल सकते हैं. हाँ, बिकॉज मॉर्निंग इज रिलेवेंट टू द प्रेजेंट.
टुडे.
हाँ, टुडे इज फाइन बिकॉज टुडे इज ओके. इट्स स्टिल टुडे ना खुशी. इट इज स्टिल टुडे. इट इज स्टिल
टुडे.
हाँ टोटली. ठीक है.
ओके.
Sir, I have a news.
फिर से बोला
It's
है
not.
फिर से बोला है.
I have some pieces of news. A piece of news. Yes, I have just learned bike ride.
Very good. Congratulations.
Okay. So it's a news, sir, isn't it?
अब मैं इसमें कुछ नहीं कर सकता. मैं सिखा सकता हूँ तुम लोग, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता. कौन सा चीज न्यूज है नहीं है, आई कांट डू दैट. सॉरी. मैं चाहता हूँ हेल्प करने, तुम लोग मुझे खींच लेते हो
Sir,
गड्ढे में.
I've been
Who does it यार? Who does it?
I've been learning.
अरे भाई फिर से बता रहा हूँ, आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट कुछ हुआ है, बता न्यूज कैसे बताते हैं दोस्तों? ये लोग खींच लेते गड्ढे में मुझे पकड़ के. क्या आओ मेरे साथ बैठो, तुमको भी इंग्लिश नहीं आता जैसे हम लोग को नहीं आता. ओके.
सर
रुक जाना थोड़ा सा प्लीज.
सर
प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट मीन्स आपको ये हेल्प दी मैंने कि न्यूज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट मीन्स में आ वाला फीलिंग नहीं आया आपके. दिक्कत ये है, आप लोग ना इसको मेरे तरफ से एक्सेप्ट किए एक इंफॉर्मेशन के तौर पे. ओ वाओ यस, ये वाली फीलिंग आई नहीं. क्यों नहीं आई पता है? आपने उसको वैसे एक्नॉलेज नहीं किया. इसलिए मैं बताता हूँ why I said that news can be shared in the present perfect. Because you guys, how? Tell me कि आपके घर में बाबू हुआ है, कैसे बताओगे आप मुझे आज? बताओ. बताओ ना, भैया को हुआ है, दीदी को हुआ, बताओ जल्दी जल्दी हिंदी में. कम ऑन, टेल मी इन हिंदी, क्विक.
I have got a little child in my.
हिंदी में बताओ.
मेरे घर में एक बाबू हुआ है.
देखो, हुआ है मैच कर गया प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट. बोलो, भाई का रिजल्ट आया है, कैसे बताओगे?
सर बाबू किसको बोलते हैं, बच्चे को?
या
बेबी.
ओके.
कम ऑन. मेरे भाई का रिजल्ट आ गया है. मेरे भाई का रिजल्ट आ गया. मेरा भाई फर्स्ट डिवीजन में पास कर गया है. So now you are giving this news, all these things in the present perfect, in Hindi too. So this is how you connect. But you guys are started taking it as something challenging. Now हम सब आप ऐसे बोल के दिखाएंगे, बोलो ये न्यूज़ है कि नहीं. वो simple. I was trying to help you make things simple. I was trying to simplify things for you, but you guys didn't like it. ये न्यूज़ है कि नहीं is my now I have to decide. I mean, you don't know what you share as news. Have you never shared news with people? Today is the first time you're sharing news? Don't do this. This is where you guys are wrong. When somebody brings help to you, you kill that help. You are now asking me to decide for you what is news, what is not. Then why the hell did I say this line? If you don't know what consists, what can be considered news, if you don't know, then why? How is it help? Tell me. Why would I say that you guys can bring news in English in the present perfect? Because I thought everybody knows what news is. And I also said news means not necessarily global news, anything in personal life as well.
Women are good at sharing news. Always.
Okay, you guys have given good information. So,
okay, sir.
yes.
Hey guys, do you know China has discovered a new known virus again?
The actor is out. Okay. Good job. Now, moving on to the next. Tell me that you understand what I was trying to help you with, but how you kind of made it complicated. You guys have started doubting what news is now. If I said, भाई news present perfect में देना, अब news क्या होता है ये चला हम बताएंगे कैसे होगा, बताओ.
Sir, we can see the examples when we go out from our house and 2-3 ladies are standing and they are sharing so many news. Then we can practice a lot there.
Manisha, you also said so many news. When I told Arish news is uncountable, you guys don't acknowledge and apply any piece of information from me. That's the reason why you guys are so slow to learn things. I said today 3 times I said news is uncountable. Then Arish said a news twice. And today, now Manisha is saying many news. So what's the point of sharing this piece of information that news is uncountable? What's the point? Adnan, keep the camera on, Adnan. Now you're sitting in a nice place. Yeah. Is the light on, Adnan? Turn the light on. I thought it was such a big help when I said news. And now you guys are asking me to give you help. Which thing will qualify as news? Which thing will not qualify as news? I am absolutely taken by surprise, to say the least. Okay. I didn't know that you guys don't know what news is. Otherwise, I would not have said it. Rosanna, share some news with us about your family, city, about your country, anything, news. So sad. I'm so sad. Sorry about it. Okay, Rosanna, go ahead. Share some news, Rosanna, about your life with us. Of course, I've got a new watch. I have bought a new watch. Absolutely. Yeah, present perfect. Anybody else wants to share more, or shall we move on?
Yes, sir, I want.
Hmm.
One of my cousin's marriage has been fixed this year.
Very good. आपको this year बोलना
My
जरूरी था?
husband has gifted me
जरूरी था खाली ये
expensive
पूछना है,
watch.
और नहीं जरूरी था तो छोड़ दे सकते थे कि हाँ शादी तय हो गई है, ठीक है? हाँ, yes, Yasmin ma'am.
I have
My
ordered pizza.
husband has gifted me an expensive watch.
An expensive watch. Wow, congratulations, ma'am. What make is it?
Titan.
It's a Titan. It's a Titan. How will you say?
A Titan
It's a
watch.
Titan. It's a Titan.
It's a Titan.
Nice. Is it metal? Metal
Yes,
body?
sir. Yes, sir.
May God bless all women with a husband like Yasmin ma'am's. Yes, Kalpana.
Oh, my husband has gifted me a policy.
Wow, that's amazing. Very practical.
It's better.
One thing will appreciate in value and the other will depreciate. However, every decision should not be made based on logic and rationality. Sometimes emotions bring certain flavors to life, which are really, really important.
Gorgeous baby boy. And hugs are free. I love hugs with all my grandchildren. And they're something that money can't buy. But my youngest son still lives at home. He certainly isn't free. He costs me a lot of money.
Robin. Well, I work in an office in the city, and for me, the best thing is being in the countryside. I don't mind.
Yes, I tried to explain to you yesterday. The best thing is being in the countryside. Khushi, do not add time of what has happened when it has happened. Okay, Khushi, I'm saying this again and again. That do not
How
mention.
will got to know? How someone will get to know?
In the next sentence,
when
in the
I
next
receive
sentence,
something?
in the next sentence, in the past simple. In the next sentence, in the past simple. And it's something we have done before. It's not the first time you're doing this exercise. I know that you guys have a
There
short-lived
was
memory.
we can't say exact timing.
You can't
Like 20
mention
hours
when it
ago.
happened in the present perfect. If you are mentioning the time of the event, then you have to use the past simple.
So there are two cases now. Like I'm saying 5 days ago, 1 month ago, or exactly I'm telling the date.
Dekho here. Okay, you did this exercise. I have already seen that film. You told the person, I have already seen that film. And then you mentioned in the next sentence, I saw it yesterday. You inform somebody, we have arrived in Moscow. We have arrived in Moscow. जो मैं अभी बता रहा था वही सब है. We have arrived in Moscow. And then in the next line you
We arrived
mention we
here.
arrived at 6
Okay.
o'clock. You
Okay.
bring somebody information. She's bought a new bag. And then you mention in the next sentence in the past, she bought it last week. You inform somebody, Damien has written a novel. Okay. They have been to Japan before. But then if you want to mention the time, you choose the past simple tense. Have you done this exercise, everyone? Is it time to revise this exercise, you think? So that you guys get this idea again very clearly in your head, that present perfect doesn't allow you to use the time of the event. Okay? It can only tell you that something has happened. Okay? But when? No. If you want to mention when, you use the past simple.
And what the weather is like.
I don't mind what the weather is like. Yesterday I explained
Even if
that
it's rainy and windy, it's great to be outside
it's
in
great to be
nature.
outside in nature. In nature. Now, a grammar class, it will be needed. In nature, he said, it's great being outside, in nature. In nature. In nature. So, when you're talking about nature means this, then you do not use the article the. Isn't it clear? In nature. I love being in nature. I love being close to nature. I love nature. Do you understand, everyone, what nature means here? And then nature word can be used to talk about a person's tendencies and all. I don't like the nature of that man. The nature of that man. Okay? So when we talk about any particular person's nature, we can use the nature. Okay? But only nature. Nature. I love nature. I love being close to nature. Do not use the there. Got the point, everyone? Will you remember this?
I like to be on my own.
I like to be on my own when
I go walking.
Go walking. I like to be on my own when I go walking. How many of you like walking, by the way? Walking is free. Walking doesn't cost anything. Do you like walking, people? And when you go walking, do you like
Yes,
walking
I
alone
do.
or do you want to have somebody with you?
Yes, I
I
do, sir.
like walking alone.
But I like walking somebody with me. I can't go alone.
Keep going, everybody. I would like to hear what you have to say.
I like walking with my friends.
I
Not
like
alone.
walking with my daughter.
And the character in this audio, he likes walking on his own. He likes walking on his own. He doesn't like having somebody with him.
It's a great time to think.
Have you got your headphones with you? It's a great time to think. It's a great time to think.
But I suppose I do spend money driving to the countryside.
But I suppose, okay, he's there, Adnan. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be on my own when I go walking. It's a great time to think. But I suppose
it's a great time to think. So when he is on his own walking, it's a great time for him to think. And he says, I suppose is a very common expression in English, which means I think. I suppose I do
spend money driving to.
I do spend money driving. Now that he's talking about, things which are free. So he's saying, I suppose I do spend money driving to the countryside. So when he goes to the countryside, he can't run to the countryside from the city. He drives there, and driving costs money. Cars
The
need petrol.
countryside. So if you
So
really want something that's free,
if you really want something that's free,
then the park is
then being in
the
the
next
park
best
is the
thing.
next best thing. What is the next best thing? Being in the park. Being in the park is the next best thing. Being in the park is the next best thing. Here, I would like your attention, and I would like to give you a little bit of insight into the structure of a sentence. In English, you always say there is a subject, okay? But which part of a speech can play the role of the subject? There are 8 kinds of words in English. There are nouns, there are pronouns, there are verbs, there are adjectives, there are prepositions, there are conjunctions. There are all 8 kinds of parts of a speech. You're familiar with them. You tell me which part of a speech can play the role of the subject in the sentence.
Sir, noun, pronoun.
Everybody. I
Sir,
heard
please
the answer
repeat.
from Manisha. Everybody, I want your answer. अगर आपको कुछ नहीं जवाब आता, if you don't know what to say, it means you're unable to process what I said. Yes, Khushi.
Please repeat one time. My network was fluctuating.
I will repeat. A sentence has a subject part. Now, in English, all words can be put in 8 categories. Which word, which category, noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, preposition, conjunction, interjection, can play the role of the subject?
Noun, sir.
Ravi,
I
Kalpana,
suppose noun.
Ishan, Saurabh,
Maybe
Sunita.
object as well.
No, I'm talking about the subject right now.
Like if we use in passive form, object can be the subject.
You're not getting my point. There are only 8 types of words in English, Khushi. All words can be put in 8 categories.
Yes.
So which category word can be used as the subject? I know I'm going to confuse you a little bit. Nouns.
Noun, sir.
Nouns. The answer is
Only nouns.
straightforward nouns.
Sir,
Nouns are
playing.
nouns. I'm coming, Khushi. I'm coming. I know everything that you guys will think of. Let me take you to clarity from this confusion, okay? Just listen carefully and stay with me when I'm explaining. Nouns are the only things that can be the subject. Now, when I say nouns are the only things, then we'll say, what about pronoun? Yeah, pronouns are nouns in a way, noun equivalent, right? They are noun equivalent because they can come in place of nouns. Similarly, there are many other ideas which are noun equivalent. They can also be the subject. Let me give you an example. Football is a great game. Football is a noun. Lions look majestic. Lions is a noun. Girls destroy all the plans of boys. Girls, noun. Okay? English is an amazing language. English is a noun. Now, this is easy. Vinay Shankar Soni is a teacher of English, a noun. So, what happens here? This is an easy thing at the elementary level, but you can, of course, use pronouns because pronouns are equivalent to nouns. So, you can say they are coming. They is the subject here, pronoun. Okay. But there are so many other things which can be equal to or equivalent to a noun.
Like
Sleeping is, okay, forget sleeping. I will say something that you guys will understand easily. Watching, no. Again, I want to keep it very simple. I want to keep it very simple, very, very simple. Swimming is a great exercise. Swimming is a great exercise. Just want to use one word. Swimming is, something is a great exercise, right? Forget about swimming. There is nothing. There is nothing. Blank, blank, blank is a great exercise. Dot, dot, dot is a great exercise. It means something is a great exercise. Yes or no? If you want to know the subject, you only ask 2 questions. Either who or what. Understand? When you want to know the subject, you ask only 2 questions. Who or what? And you know the subject. It means the subject is the answer to the question who or to the question what.
What?
And both of those things will be a noun. But sometimes this noun looks very complicated. For example, getting wet in the rain feels amazing. I said swimming is a great exercise. What is a great exercise? Swimming. So here swimming is a noun equivalent. Is a noun equivalent. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes.
something is a great exercise. Everybody will use their common sense and say something is a great exercise. So is a great exercise. So whatever the subject place is, the place, subject, spot in the sentence, a noun or noun equivalent must be used there. So I'm not using swimming anymore. I'm now saying getting wet in the rain feels amazing. Now ask the question. Answer is getting wet in the rain.
What feels amazing?
What feels amazing? Got it, everyone? What feels amazing? And the answer to what is always a? The answer to what is
Getting
always
wet
a?
in the
Noun. The answer to what is always a noun. Do you understand that when I'm saying the answer to what is always a noun? Because I'm saying what? What means something. Thing is a noun. Got it? So wherever whatever sentences you see, if you look at the subject part, whether it is one word, whether it is 10 words, 20 words, doesn't matter. Together, it will be either a noun or a noun equivalent. Do you understand the idea?
Sir, buying something on my own makes me feel good.
Okay, great. Buying something on my own makes me feel great. What makes you feel great, Manisha?
Buying something
On
my own.
Right. The whole thing is the subject. Now, this together, all these things is a noun equivalent. It is a noun equivalent. I don't want to go into the grammar part where I tell you it is a gerund a gerund clause or gerund phrase. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to keep it simple. It is a noun equivalent. Equivalent means everybody knows something that is equal is an equivalent. So because subject cannot be anything other than a noun, so whatever is the subject is a noun equivalent if it itself is not a noun. Does it make sense? Or it doesn't?
It does.
Listen to this one. To err is human. The great Shakespeare said. Okay? To err is human. Now, what is the subject here?
To err.
Is it a noun equivalent? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Why
It
not?
has to be. The moment it became the subject, it means it is a noun equivalent. Otherwise, how could it play the role of the subject? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
To err is human, which means what he meant was that it is typical of human beings to make mistakes. Human beings make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you're not a human. To err is human. To err. It's a great line from one of his novels, from one of his plays, sorry, not novels. Okay. Shall we move on? Having a car is such a luxury. Having a car is such a luxury. What is the
having a car?
Ask the question. Ask the question.
What is luxury?
What is a luxury?
What is a luxury?
What is a luxury? Having a car. Having a car is such a luxury. So here, having a car is a noun equivalent. Yes or no? Now, some people, okay, wait. Having brothers is great or are great. Having brothers is great or are great?
Are great.
Is great.
It is great.
Having brothers is great or are great?
Is.
Having
Is.
brothers.
Is great.
Having brothers is great.
Is great. Having brothers is great.
Great.
Do I have to tell you why? Or you feel it now that we are talking about a idea which is non-equivalent. What idea? Having brothers. Having somebody to call your own is an amazing feeling. Repeat.
Having somebody to call is
Having
an
somebody
amazing
to call
feeling.
your own is an amazing feeling. Go ask those people who have nobody to call their own. Okay. Having somebody to call your own is an amazing feeling. Having somebody to call your own. You have somebody and you can say that person, is mine, my brother, my sister, my girlfriend, my mom, my friend, having somebody to call your own is a great feeling. So the idea of the verb is here, having money apart from parents is a blessing. You complicate things, Arish. Sometimes I feel you complicate things. You are in the mode, that transition mode, Arish, where you have learned some English, but you haven't reached there yet, and you want to fly your wings. You have always been that person, Arish. I like that about you, and I don't like that about you. I like that about you because you're always hungry to learn more, boy. But I don't like that about you because you are impatient as well. Uh, See what you're doing. I mean, you're one of those people who have made tremendous improvement. Okay, but beta, remember, you have been learning English only for a couple of years here. All right, before that you knew nothing about English, right? So what happens? There are so many more things. So beta, keep exposing yourself and do not give complicated examples, Arish. It slows down the class because I fail to respond to your mistakes. That's the problem. It's my weakness. I can't ignore when you say something which needs improvement, not mistake necessarily. It just needs improvement. I think what you're saying is absolutely right, but I think it can be expressed a little better, arranged a little better. Don't you think so? So just keep it
Sir,
simple, sweetheart, so that you can focus on the point that I'm making. Okay? So what was my sentence? Okay, so we can start the sentence with a noun or noun equivalent, or better to say, whatever starts the sentence, whatever is the subject of the sentence, whatever is the subject of the sentence has to be a noun or noun equivalent. That's simple. Let's go it back to front. If there is a subject, that subject is either a noun or a noun equivalent. Can I give you
sir,
a
doing
very
something
nice
for others is great thing.
Come again, Yasmin ma'am?
Doing something for others is great thing.
Doing something for others feels
Other
great.
is great.
Feels great, is great. Why not? Doing something for others feels great. How many of you have experienced it? Doing something for others? Have you done it?
Yes.
Well, I have, sir.
Khushi is saying yes. I doubt it.
Sir, I am
No.
teaching in the school without getting money. It
Come
makes
again, Manisha?
I am not I am not giving any salary. I am doing this on for my happiness.
Great. Okay. Let's go back. I think we have got this idea home. Arish, I'm muting you because there are people around you, children, I think, playing. They're noisy. So I'm going to take you back to the book now. I think we understood this idea that whatever is the subject is either a noun or a noun equivalent. And the only two words that can help you find out the noun are who or what. That is, you don't need the third word, okay? Let's continue.
There's a lovely park near my flat.
There is a lovely park near my flat. And this, there is an empty subject, guys. This, there is an empty subject. Understand some exception ideas, okay? When I said subject, suddenly this sentence came. There is a lovely park near where I live, near where I work, near my office. There is a lovely park. So this there is a subject, but it is an empty subject, okay? It doesn't have any meaning.
It's got a small lake.
It's got a small lake. The park has got a small lake. It's got a small lake.
And some wonderful trees.
And some wonderful trees.
And I often go there for a quick walk after work.
And I often go there for a quick walk after work. I often go there for a quick walk after work. Khushi, I will ask you because you were not here yesterday. He spends a lot of time in the park after work. True, false? I don't know. Third option.
Can you repeat?
He spends a lot of time in the park after work. True, false? Or I don't know. The third option.
Are you asking
It's the
this
easiest.
from the order?
It's got a small lake and some wonderful trees. And I often go there for a quick walk after work. It's the easiest.
Now you're not getting it now? I was just starting to feel very confident of you, and then this happened. You know, just before I asked you this question, I was thinking, you know, this girl comes back to the class after a break and still manages to, you know, answer questions with the rest of them. She's smart. And then all of a sudden this happens. Okay.
Sir, my network is very fluctuating today. That's why
I will
was-
repeat what I'm
okay.
saying. What he's saying there in the audio.
There's a lovely park near my flat. It's got a small lake and some wonderful trees. And I often go there for a quick walk after work.
And I often go there for a quick walk after work. I often go there for a quick walk after work. He spends a lot of time in the park.
What was your question?
He spends a lot of time, you know, in the
No,
park.
he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Thank you.
It's the easiest way to put the day's work behind me.
It's the easiest way to put the day's work behind me. It's the easiest way, superlative adjective, the easiest way to put the day's work behind me.
Charlotte.
Well, I don't have to pay for much in my life.
Well, I don't have to pay for much in my life because she's a kid. Kids don't have to pay their bills,
Sir,
you know. They
what
get
did-
everything for free.
Just sweets.
Just the sweets.
Sir, what was
Because
the...
I'm only...
Huh? Come again, Manisha.
I didn't listen, sir. Put the...
I didn't listen. क्या करती हो यार? Didn't hear बोलना था तो didn't listen बोल गई.
So I didn't hear what you said.
About what?
The previous line, sir.
So put the word.
You were here yesterday.
Explain.
You were here.
Explain.
Put the day's work behind you. Put the day's work behind you.
So
Put the day's work behind you. It's an English way of saying to forget about the tension, to get over the tension,
yes, sir.
the stress from the work. Whenever everybody finishes work, don't they need a little bit of time to refresh themselves, to feel, you know, to unwind. There is an English expression, to unwind themselves. They watch some TV, they just, you know, lie down a little bit. They do something that they enjoy just to unwind themselves after work, right? Everybody does it. Imagine that you finish 6, 7, or 8 hours shift, and then somebody asks you to start another next. Okay, it will be very, very stressful, right? You need a little bit of time, break to unwind yourself.
Yes.
How does this person unwind himself? Unwind, I'm teaching you a new vocabulary. How does he unwind himself? He goes to the park near where he works and he goes for a quick walk there. He walks there because he's in the park and he loves nature. This is an easy way for him. Actually, in his words, it is the easiest way to forget about the work tension, to put the day's stress behind him. Got it? Listen to the audio. Not only here, Manisha. I know you did not listen to the audio. You are asking questions only in the class. This is where I feel, look, When I know what you're doing is not going to help you, then how am I supposed to be quiet about it? How am I supposed to react normally as if nothing is wrong when I know there is something wrong? Are you expecting me to lie to you guys that everything is all right? Sab changa si. You want me to say that when everything is not changa si? Then please, I'm telling you that you're not listening to the audio. And no matter how sincere you appear in the class, it won't help. Yesterday in one line I said, Indians have a very poor learning culture here. Okay? Simply, they come to the class, they listen to the teacher, they go home, they forget about the lesson. They forget that they go to a lesson. They only come back the next day and they, show me what you have got today, what you're going to teach us today. This way you will learn, but it will take a long time. You got to do something at home as well, on your own. And when you start doing that thing on your own, you will realize the power of the class, the value of the class.
Just sweets, because I'm only 8. But I think the best thing for me is playing with my little sister.
The best thing for me is playing with my little sister. Whatever I said about the subject is also true about the object. Now I will come, okay? Whatever I said about the subject is also true about the object. Objects are also only nouns or noun equivalents. And I have to tell you something here. She wants da 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 da. Can you write a noun or a verb or an adjective or an adverb, or what can you write? She wants only a noun equivalent, because she wants something. Yes or no? Common sense? She wants something. So this something has to be a noun. Now, but you say, sir, she wants to sleep. To sleep is a noun. Yes, it is a noun equivalent. Think, common sense. Because she wants something. What does she want? What is this something that she wants? She wants to sleep. So not sleep, to sleep. To sleep is a noun equivalent, yes or no? Because she wants
the verb?
She wants what? She wants what?
Playing with his sister. Playing with her sister.
No. My sentence. She wants to sleep. In my sentence. She wants to sleep. Okay?
She wants
what? So the answer to the question what is always a noun or noun equivalent. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes.
She wants to sleep. So to sleep is a noun equivalent. And I'm not telling you. You should realize that yes, it should be this way. मेरी गलती है कि मैं ऐसा सोचता हूँ, तुम तो कर ही नहीं पाओगे. I told you कि भाई प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट न्यूज बनाने के लिए न्यूज बताने के लिए बोलना, आप तुम लोग बोलो ये न्यूज है कि नहीं. अब मैं क्या करूं यार, वहां पे मैं तो ये सोचा ही नहीं था कि तुम ये पूछोगे क्या न्यूज है क्या नहीं. तुम लोग रोज 1000 चीजें एक दूसरे को बताते हो, खाली न्यूज वर्ड से कंफ्यूज हो गए. कोई जानकारी दे रहे हो किसी को, कोई चीज हुई है वो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में देना होता है. ऐसा हुआ है, बेटा चिकन बन गया है आ जाओ, तो बोले चिकन इज रेडी. वहां पर प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट की जरूरत नहीं है, बट चिकन बनाए हैं. सो आई हैव कुक्ड चिकन.
I have had biryani today. ये तो न्यूज़ है.
Yes, ma'am. That's why you're looking happy.
No, sir.
She's had biryani today, so she's looking happy. Well, coming back to this. Here, listen to this. She enjoys. What can follow next? Something. She enjoys something. Now this something. What is this something? She enjoys sleeping. She enjoys
dancing.
Sleeping. Now sleeping is also noun equivalent. Yes or no? It means to sleep and sleeping both are noun equivalent.
Yes, sir.
I minimize the importance of grammar, technical information, technical knowledge. I know to sleep can be called to infinitive, sleeping can be called a gerund, okay? But I'm trying not to use these things. And I'm asking you, because I know exposure can compensate for a lot of things. You guys are getting that exposure. And I'm asking you to get more exposure outside the class, with YouTube videos and stuff. So the sentence was, she wants to sleep. To sleep is a noun equivalent because she wants something. She enjoys something. She enjoys sleeping. Sleeping is also noun equivalent. Now listen to this one. That he's a teacher is a joke. This is not a spoken English sentence, but it is a good sentence, okay? What is the sentence? That he is a teacher is a joke. Repeat the sentence, everyone. That he is a teacher is a joke. Do you know what it means? It means ये बात कि वो teacher है मजाक है. It's a joke that he's a teacher. Let me say it differently. It is a joke that he's a teacher. It is a joke that he's a teacher. Now I'm saying it the same thing I'm saying, okay? But in a different way. I'm just changing the phrasing of the sentence. That he's a teacher is a joke. He's a teacher, full stop. It's a joke. Now bring it together. That he's a teacher is a joke. Now tell me, what is the subject here? That he's a teacher is a joke. That he is a teacher. That he is a teacher. This whole thing is the subject.
Yeah.
And that's why it is a noun equivalent, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is a joke? That he is a teacher. What is a joke?
That he is a teacher.
That he is a teacher.
The teacher.
यहाँ that मतलब वह नहीं होता है, यहाँ that मतलब वह मत निकालना हिंदी. Okay? So there will be all sorts of subjects. Whenever you see something as a subject, think of them as a noun equivalent. Whatever plays the role of the subject is either a noun or a noun equivalent. Now this noun equivalent, when I'm saying, this one term encompasses gerund phrases, gerund clauses, so many things, 6, 7, 8, 9 items come under this umbrella word, noun equivalent. Okay. Listen to this one. The girl who wanted to marry me was crazy. Okay. The girl who wanted to marry me was crazy. What is the subject here?
The girl who wanted to marry me. It's a non-equivalent.
The whole thing is a noun equivalent. The girl who wanted to marry me. And the question, make the question, who is crazy or who was crazy? Who was crazy? Who was crazy?
The
girl who wanted to
marry me.
The girl who wanted to marry me. Let me tell you what my strength is and what my weakness is as a teacher. This is my strength. I can bypass all the grammatical terms when I'm teaching. With the bare minimum terms like nouns, adjectives, parts of a speech, they are minimum, bare minimum. You must know them, what they are and what they stand for. Okay. And then not much. I don't know. I never asked you to understand what gerund is, what participle is. I never asked you. I just said, keep observing what works as a noun. Okay. What works as a noun? What is a noun? First of all, the feeling of a noun. Noun is a thing. Noun is a person. Okay. When I said the girl who wanted to marry me is crazy or was crazy. Okay. Somebody was crazy. And who was that somebody? The girl who wanted to marry me. The whole thing. It takes a little bit of time. But you can get there where you will not need to remember thousands of boring rules, confusing rules. You can bypass them all. It's possible. But you guys are rigid a little bit, stubborn and lazy. You don't bring this best attention focus to the class, your best game to the class. And second thing, you don't do much outside the class. So the class is now over. I'm ending it now. Please listen to the audio file, watch the recording to revise what I taught you. Think of a few sentences, write them down in the group, maybe in the comment box. Okay. Remember, you guys watch the videos and don't even give a like. You know, YouTube thinks that the videos are useless because nobody likes them. So when you watch, please give a like. I would like to see everybody's like and a comment.
I like.
Thank you, Yasmin ma'am. But everybody who's not liking, please like
I
my
always
videos.
do, sir.
Okay, I hope everybody does. But I see 4 likes, 36 views. So who are those 32 people? Okay, and second, I want a comment. Maybe just a heart. Just very good job. That's it. You don't have to interact with me much if you don't have any need for that. If you feel the need, you can interact with me there as well, because I would like to respond to the comments there. Okay, so I'm wrapping up, and I enjoyed my class today. I enjoyed teaching things. I hope you enjoyed learning today as well. And it is going to get only better if you guys come prepared. The only problem is when you guys make me feel like I'm just flogging a dead horse. Flogging a dead horse means when a horse is dead, you hit the dog, horse, whip the horse, it's not going to stand up. Flogging a dead horse means wasting your time, doing something which will not give you any results. So that is how I feel sometimes. Yesterday was a very bad day, I must tell you. Today was a bad day in another class, though. Kalpana is here. Kalpana, what do you think? Do you think that, oh, you joined late, Kalpana? But who else? Anybody? No, nobody was there. So anyways, guys, let's meet tomorrow. Okay?
What happened?
I'll put the recording for everybody to watch.
I'll watch the recording. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye.